Welcome to The Wrecking Trade, this and every Wednesday at 10:30 a.m., the radio show that provides a platform for a deeper understanding of issues affecting men in the Cayman Islands. Join us as we explore the low enrollment of men and boys in college classrooms, the absence of men in the church, and the absence of fathers in the home. Join the conversation as we help men find their place in the modern world. Through engaging interviews with experts and members of the community, we provide a clear picture of what healthy masculinity looks like as an example for boys and girls. Our mission is to provide a voice for men, to help them navigate the challenges that they face and provide hope for a brighter future. So tune in this and every Wednesday at 10:30 a.m. and join the conversation on The Wrecking Trade. Together, we can make a difference in the lives of men and boys in the Cayman Islands. Brought to you by Oscore Fitness, strong inside, powerful outside, and the Bellagio Salon and Spa, where beauty is reimagined. And OWS HR and Immigration Services. Welcome to The Wrecking Trade. I'm your host, Robert Lynch. We have a great show today. Are you leaving money on the table? Are you leaving money on the table? Are you leaving money on the table? Do you know the questions you need to ask your banker before you take out that personal loan, that credit card, that mortgage that you're looking at? Are you eyeing a new house somewhere and you're ready to go get a mortgage, but you haven't worked out the details to know what is the best rate that you can get and what is the best situation that you're putting yourself in? So as this inflation crisis continues, you don't put yourself and your family's well-being into more jeopardy. That's what we're going to be talking about today right here on The Wrecking Trade. So welcome. Thank you for joining me, and thank you for your continued support. Our numbers continue to grow on YouTube and the listeners right here on Bobo FM. Right? Our mission is to paint a clear picture of what healthy masculinity looks like for boys and girls in today's ever-changing world. And that means looking at the entire man, what we need to be, what we should be, how we can better position ourselves for success, for that role as leader, protector, and priest and provider in our households. Let me say a big thank you again for you allowing us to continue to help you on this journey. Now, today, if you want to find a few more interesting conversations or some other things that we've put out, please take a moment to check out our YouTube channel by the same name, The Wrecking Trade, where you'll find a treasure trove of other interesting videos where we've been having great conversations with other persons or putting out great content that you may just find interesting and useful for where you are today. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. That really helps the algorithm and helps us to continue to share our content with other persons who may be in a similar space as you. And of course, please feel free to check out my book, available on Amazon, Straight Talk for Relationships, Communicating to Understand and Feel Understood, available on Amazon. There you go. You can find it there. Just do a quick Google search, Amazon search, Straight Talk for Relationships, Communicating to understand and feel understood. And of course, every week we cover these and other interesting topics in smaller bite-sized pieces on our blog, that is robertnflynch.com. Again, robertnflynch.com, where we cover financings, we cover relationship, we cover masculinity, we cover confidence, and all the different things, different tools that men can do to help themselves grow and present themselves in the 2023. Once again, a heartfelt appreciation for your unwavering support and engagement. Together, let's continue this journey towards fostering healthy masculinity and building stronger connections. Remember, like, share, and subscribe on the YouTube channel, and check out the book on Amazon. Now, what are we going to be digging into today? You heard us talk about it at the beginning. We are talking about your financial needs, financial assistance, whether that's a loan, a personal loan, a credit card, or a mortgage. We're talking about financial assistance. And perhaps you wanted to start a business, consolidate your debt, or make a significant purchase. Wink, wink. Big house, right? Whatever the reason, you are in need of a loan, or a loan could be valuable to you, right, to achieve those goals. However, before diving headfirst into the loan application process, it is crucial to ask the right questions and conduct a thorough research which bank is giving you the best deal. Can having conversations with several banks even possibly help you to get a better deal? We're going to talk about some more of that today. In today's episode, we'll explore the questions you should ask before taking out a loan, empowering you to make informed decisions and find the loan that best suits your needs, not your banker's needs, your needs, because you're the one who's going to possibly carry that mortgage for the next 15, 25, or 30 years, or if it's a car loan for that 7 years. So be sure to make sure you're looking out for your best interest. Now, let's understand what a personal loan is and how it differs from other types of loans, right? So a personal loan is a type of loan that individuals can borrow from a bank, credit union, or other financial institution. Unlike specific purpose loans like a car loan or a house or a mortgage, personal loans provide flexibility in how the funds can be used. Whether you need to pay for medical expenses, you may have a big medical expense coming up. We just went through COVID, and or you may be going through different phases of your life and you may need some liquidity to be able to accomplish that, or you might even be thinking about a big vacation coming up this summer. That personal loan can provide you with the financial support that you need in order to make that happen. But of course, everything has advantages and disadvantages. What are those things? Let's take a moment to consider these advantages or disadvantages. On the positive side, personal loans often offer lower interest rates compared to credit cards. Sometimes you'll see credit card interest rates of 29%, while a personal loan may be somewhere in the region of 5 to 10%, right? Making them more affordable option for borrowing money. Additionally, personal loans typically have a fixed interest rates and monthly payments. So for the life of the loan, of the personal loan, you're pretty much locked in. I know that over the last couple of months, interest rates have been jumping around all over the place, and so it may look a bit different for that personal loan, because maybe you started out last year with a mortgage or a personal loan paying $500 or $600, but then by the end of the year, by today, you're up at $1,000. That's because the interest rate, or the prime rate as they call it, has been shifted around. Your loan has stayed the same, or your arrangement with the bank has stayed the same. Usually the bank tells you that you're going to be prime plus whatever they're charging, and because the US Fed has raised the prime rate by several points, that has been what's caused the raise in the base rate that your bank has to pay for the loan, and so they pass that on to you. So, but typically, usually in a fixed market, in a stable market, the payments would stay the same for the life of the loan, or the length of period that you're borrowing from, allowing you to budget and plan your finances more effectively. All right. However, personal loans also come with some drawbacks. It is important to remember that you are borrowing money. Yes, and that borrowing word is important. You are borrowing money, and so when you borrow money, you will need to repay it with interest, whatever that interest is, whether it's 5% or 10%, that is the cost of the loan, and you will need to be repaying that. So you may borrow $100,000 or $1,000, you're going to pay back $1,000 or $100,000 plus the interest times the length of time that you borrowed for. Failing to make timely payments can negatively impact your ability to borrow money in future. When someone lends you money, they're assessing risk, and so they're saying, okay, fine, today you don't look so risky, you look like a pretty decent person, you have a decent job, so you have a decent ability to repay, but for whatever reason, you neglect to pay. Other things come up and you don't have a conversation with your bank, you didn't let them know, or you just decide, you know what, you're just gonna take the money and run. This will affect your ability to borrow money in the future, and maybe this time around that purchase, that thing may not be as critical. For instance, you want to go on a vacation and you borrowed some money, you forgot to pay it. Next year you want to buy a house, but no bank is willing to lend you because now you are a credit risk, you are riskier. You did pay the first loan back, which was a smaller amount, so they're gonna go, hey, maybe them betting on you to buy a house, to betting on you to lend you this larger sum is not going to be a good bet. So what do? They turn you down, and you have to continue paying rent. And I will tell you, you live in a rented house for 10 years, 20 years, All that money that you've spent on rent, that goes to your landlord. If you buy a house and you live in that house for 10, 20 years, you're actually putting in equity. So you do want to consider, based on your financial position, or you do want to get yourself in a position to buy a piece of the rock as soon as you possibly can. That way you can be accumulating wealth as opposed to contributing to someone else's wealth, because when you're paying your landlord, you're probably helping them to pay off their mortgage. So let's continue. Now that we have a basic understanding of what a personal loan is, let's move on to the first steps in processing the loan. What do you need to do first? Assess your financial institution. You say, what do you mean assess your financial institution? Yes, different financial institutions have different things to offer, and so you want to audition the right financial institution to make sure that they're going to be giving you the best rate. But before we do even that, what we want to do is to be able to look inward, look at ourselves. Before taking out the loan, it is essential to evaluate your needs. What do I need? What do you need this money for? Right? How much do you need? And it's important to think about this number fully so that you don't go take out a loan. It's not enough to cover your needs, and now you have committed to the funds, you have spent the funds, but you can't complete the process, and so now you're essentially stuck with this mortgage payment or this loan payment, but you don't have the value or the benefit that it was intended to give you. So consider the purpose of the loan and explore the potential alternatives. For example, if you're looking to start a business, you might want to consider crowdfunding. There are different crowdfunding platforms online that you can register, that you can write out a business plan, make a video, drop it up there, and there may be persons who may be willing to support your idea. Or you may think about some private investors, maybe some people that you can have a sit down with, again, putting together a nice prospectus, putting together a nice proposal, and say, hey, guess what? This is a great adventure. You may be able to get some benefit. This is how you can invest in me and get a great return on your money. But doing these things may be alternatives to taking out a loan, because while irrespective of what happens in your particular situation, with a personal loan, you will have to pay that loan back. Usually with investors, they're investing with you for the business. Certainly they're investing for the upside, but if the business fails, then that liability or that debt may also fail with the business. So in order to do this, put this together best, you want to calculate your budget. Your monthly repayment capacity is going to be very crucial. So if you're looking to buy or spend or take out a loan, and that loan is going to cost you, say, monthly $700, $1,000, you want to check your budget to make sure that you can accommodate that without it being a great burden. You don't want to be 3 months into the loan and guess what's happened? It's such a noose around your neck you can't afford it, and then the bank has to foreclose or someone has to step in because you're unable to keep up with your obligations. Also take into account your income and expenses, right? So if you're only making $1,000, taking out a personal loan or a loan that's going to cost you $1,000 is not necessarily the best of ideas, because you still need to eat, you still need to do other things, you still need to move around, so you may need some cash, and of course the bank won't approve you anyway, so it would be a non-starter when you fill out that application. You also want to make sure that you can figure out what's the maximum payment that you can afford, right? Because you want to make sure that, hey, whatever the situation is, you cannot cross this line. So even if the loan looks really great, the bank is going to give you a great offer, but your max is $500, but the payment that the bank is trying to give you with their discounts and all the other things is going to be $600. When you calculated that max for a reason. That extra 100 costs something, and quite possibly that something is not something that you can afford to move, and that's why that 500 was your max, your cap. So you can't just go, oh well, it's just $100. It's $100, but it's significant, since this loan is going to have a lifespan. It's not just going to be 1 month. Possibly it's not going to be 2 months. It's probably not even going to be 12 months, even though you can take out a 12-month personal loan. But it's going to cost something, and whether or not over the lifespan you can afford to manage that extra $100 is going to be significant. Of course, when you're considering your numbers at the top, you may be able to go, okay, fine, my my top is 500, but I do have some capacity to do some overtime each month consistently to get that extra 100, then it might be worth considering. But if you don't have a line on being able to generate that extra 100, then of course you may want to hold firm at your cap. All right, now let's go back to what we talked about earlier: auditioning your bankers, researching different lenders. But before we start auditioning different lenders, let's get a word from our sponsors.
Welcome to OWC HR and Immigration Services, your trusted partner in the Cayman Islands. Navigating the immigration process can be overwhelming. We take time to understand your unique needs and provide personalized, budget-friendly solutions to tackle your HR and immigration challenges. We streamline your operations from recruitment to performance management. We guide you through ensuring compliance at every step. Experience the peace of mind that comes with OWC HR and Immigration Services. Contact us today for a free consultation. OWC HR and Immigration Services. Your solution, your success. Welcome to the Bellagio Salon and Spa, your one-stop destination for all your hair, nails, skin, and body needs. Located at 112 Cannon Place in Georgetown, Bellagio Salon and Spa is the epitome of luxury and relaxation. Come let us take care of your every need. Our team of skilled professionals is ready to give you a fresh and fabulous hairstyle, a revitalizing facial, or a pampering manicure. Experience the bliss of our signature spa treatments designed to cater to your specific desires. Let our therapists work their magic, leaving you feeling renewed. Don't wait any longer to treat yourself. Call us today at 943-5522 or 923-2255. Book your appointment and embark on a journey to ultimate relaxation. Bellagio Salon and Spa. Unwind, rejuvenate, and embrace your inner beauty. Book your escape now. Introducing Oscore Fitness Personalized Training System, the ultimate solution to achieving your fitness goals. With Oscore Fitness, you have the flexibility to work out in your own home gym, or if you prefer, you can visit one of our partner facilities for a change of scenery. Our team of expert trainers will guide you through personalized workouts tailored to your specific needs and preferences, ensuring maximum results. If you can't make it to the gym, Oscore Fitness offers the convenience of having a fully equipped gym delivered right to your doorstep. Our dedicated trainers will motivate and challenge you every step of the way, keeping you on track towards your fitness goals. Ready to transform your fitness routine? Call us now at 525-8622 and get started with Oscore Fitness Personalized Training System. Oscore Fitness. Break free from limitations and achieve your fitness dreams. Oscore Fitness. Your journey to a healthier, stronger you begins today.
Big thank you to our sponsors for continuing to help us support the program. Feel free to go to the YouTube page and also see how you can participate. We are monetized on YouTube, so you are able to send us a big thank you, send out a shout out, send us a super thanks, or just join our weekly or monthly supporters by becoming a channel member and a regular supporter. Right? This conversation is made possible by you through your generous support, so we appreciate your support in any way you can, especially by hitting that like button. That like button really helps the YouTube algorithm to see that you like it, see the other persons, and look out for similar persons like you so it can share the content with them, because once you like it, they imagine that they will like it as well. So help us out, hit the subscribe button so that you will know whenever we publish new videos and share new content, so you can get that notification bell whenever new things pop up. Now let's go back to researching different lenders, auditioning your banker so that they are giving you the best deal that you can. Once you have a clear understanding of your financial needs, it is time to research different lenders, explore various financial institutions and lenders to find the one that offers the most favorable terms and conditions for your personal needs. Start by comparing interest rates. If one bank is giving you 4.5 but another bank is giving you 6, what does that mean for you in terms of payment? Is one bank giving you longer term, 5 years on that car loan or 7 years on that car loan, where you do have a longer time to repay? Which one fits better into your budget? Which one is offering you greater fees? Are there fees associated with this loan, or is the interest rate all that you're looking for? You do want to be sure to consider all of these things so you know that you are getting the best deal, not just the lowest price, the best deal all round. Because on one loan you may be getting a lower monthly payment, but in the long run it may cost you twice as much as another. So be sure to consider the full spectrum: rates, fees, repayment terms. A seemingly small difference in an interest rate can make a significant impact on the total amount you have to repay over the term of the loan. Now, reading customer reviews and checking lender reputation is also important. Have a chat with some people, see how they have dealt with this bank in the past. I mean, check the website, check the bank website to see if they do offer you reviews to be able to help you to make that informed decision. Because on the website from the bank, they will put the information that best serves them. But when you are able to check out customer reviews and hear from other similars, that's persons similar to you who've gone through the experience, they may give you an appreciation from the customer side of the equation. Right? Now, some key questions to ask the banker when you do walk into the room will look something like this. Before finalizing the application, remember, these are questions that you have to ask before you sign on the dotted line and you're locked in. Once you're locked in, you're locked in, and the money's already dispersed. Right, once the money's already dispersed, I imagine you're already on the hook for the fees and all the other things. So right on day one, it's cost you something. So be sure to get that clarity that you need before you sign on the dotted line. First question: what is the interest rate on the loan? That seems like a no-brainer, right? What is the interest? How much interest per annum will I be paying on this particular loan? And understanding how that interest rate is constituted is going to be important. Understanding the interest rate is crucial as it directly affects the total cost of borrowing. Ask for both a nominal interest rate and an annual percentage interest rate, which includes additional fees and charges that may be worked into the loan over time. This may also be for trying to figure out whether or not you are getting a fixed rate, which means when the rate fluctuates all around the place, you are locked into a particular cost, or you are getting a variable rate, which means depending on how the markets do, depending on whether or not the Fed raise rates or lower rates, your payments may change over time. So you do want to be able to ask those questions. Check that out. Are you paying a fixed rate, or are you paying a variable rate depending on what prime is? Are you getting a locked in rate, or are you paying on prime? What are the differences between those two? And as I mentioned earlier, understanding how prime is calculated, or what prime is going to be crucial. Prime is usually the rate that is set by the US, and the bank adds their add-on on top of that. So your bank may tell you you're going to be paying prime plus 1, prime plus 2, prime plus 0.5, depending on how you're able to have that conversation. Right? Now, number 2, are there any additional fees or charges associated with this loan? Some lenders may impose origination fees, prepayment penalties, and that's a key big one. A prepayment penalty is that amount that you would have to pay on the loan if the loan is set for 5 years, but you come into some money from a rich uncle, or you hit the jackpot. You may be able to, hey, I want to pay this loan off. The bank may go, no, you're unable, or you can pay it off, but you're going to owe us a one year in interest, because that's the cost of that's the prepayment penalty. So you do want to ask what that penalty is, and so you're able to look at it, explore it, and figure out how best, if that works into your long-term goal, if you have a plan to pay it off or at all. Or are there late payment fees? If your payment may be due on the 25th, the 30th, the 1st of the month, but if you miss that date, you miss that deadline. If you miss it by if you miss it by 10 days, then you have a late payment fee. If you miss it on the deadline date, then that's when that is due. So getting some clarity there to see how much wiggle room you have, just in case something comes up, may be critical for you to explore with your banker. It is essential to be aware of these costs up front to make an informed decision. All right? What is the term of the loan? This is question number 3. So far we've looked at the interest rate. We've also looked at additional charges and fees. What we're looking at now is what is the loan term and the repayment schedule. What is the loan term? Some people say schedule, some people say schedule. What is the loan payment and that repayment schedule, right? The loan term refers to the duration of the loan. Is that a 12-month loan? Is that a 3-year loan? Is that a 5-year loan? Is that a 7-year loan? Or is it a 30-year mortgage? What is the loan term or duration for that? And of course, it's important to understand how long you will have to pay the loan and the frequency of payments. Are you doing monthly payments, weekly payments, bi-weekly payments? When is the interest rate calculated on that? Is the interest rate calculated daily? Because all of these things help to factor in and help you to better understand how and what this is going to be costing you. How it's going to be costing you helps you to figure out what happens in terms of challenges, and what it's going to be costing you helps you to figure out how it fits into your budget and your current lifestyle. Now, you can also explore, can the loan be repaid early without penalties? And it's good to have this conversation because usually a bank may have a repayment penalty, but if you're able to have the conversation before you sign on the dotted line, that may be a concession that they're willing to make. And if not, at least you know that up front that that's there, and it's unmovable, so you know how to work yourself or navigate yourself if it is going to be an issue. Now, you're saying, if there's a prepayment penalty, what's the problem with that, right? So the problem can be one of two things. If there's a prepayment penalty, you're paying off the loan early may cost you an extra, let's call it $2,000. That's the cost. That's the loan. Say the prepayment penalty is 1 year's worth of interest, and that amounts to $2,000. You may look at it and go, all right, if I pay this loan off early, I pay an extra $2,000 to close it off. But if I allow the loan to run its term, the interest is going to cost me $10,000. In that case, in that event, it may be worthwhile to pay it off and eat the $2,000 extra, because you're ending up saving $8,000. What if you're at the back end of the loan, you're about 2 months out, or if you're 6 months out of the loan ending, or 6 months or even a year out before the loan is ending, and you're going to go, I don't want to carry this for another year. It's not necessarily worthwhile, because even if you did carry it for the rest of the year, you would pay the exact same thing. So why tie up your cash by paying off that loan early, when if you ran it out for the next 12 months, you would pay the exact same thing? So these things are worth considering, so it helps you to make the best decision and think about how you will progress, how you proceed based on the situation that you're looking at. So what are we talking about? We're talking about asking your banker if the loan can be repaid early without penalties. It is crucial to know if there are any penalties or fees that will apply, so that you know how to navigate the challenges that may come with this particular situation. Now, you understand what the banker is, you understand your particular situation, but now it's time for you to audition for the loan. What is the eligibility and application process? What do you need to do to make sure that you qualify for this loan, so that you can drive that brand new car that you're thinking about, or move into your new house getting those new keys, or maybe go on that nice spiffy vacation on one of these wonderful cruises that you've been thinking about for a lifetime. You want to just take some time off and go hang with the family. We'll consider this and other questions right as soon as we come back from this break, when you hear a little word from our sponsors. Got to pay those bills, right?
Welcome to OWC HR and Immigration Services, your trusted partner in the Cayman Islands. Navigating the immigration process can be overwhelming. We take time to understand your unique needs and provide personalized, budget-friendly solutions to tackle your HR and immigration challenges. We streamline your operations from recruitment to performance management. We guide you through ensuring compliance at every step. Experience the peace of mind that comes with OWC HR and Immigration Services. Contact us today for a free consultation. OWC HR and Immigration Services. Your solution, your success. Welcome to the Bellagio Salon and Spa, your one-stop destination for all your hair, nails, skin, and body needs. Located at 112 Cannon Place in Georgetown, Bellagio Salon and Spa is the epitome of luxury and relaxation. Come let us take care of your every need. Our team of skilled professionals is ready to give you a fresh and fabulous hairstyle, a revitalizing facial, or a pampering manicure. Experience the bliss of our signature spa treatments designed to cater to your specific desires. Let our therapists work their magic, leaving you feeling renewed. Don't wait any longer to treat yourself. Call us today at 943-5522 or 923-2255. Book your appointment and embark on a journey to ultimate relaxation. Bellagio Salon and Spa. Unwind, rejuvenate, and embrace your inner beauty. Book your escape now. Introducing Oscore Fitness Personalized Training System, the ultimate solution to achieving your fitness goals. With Oscore Fitness, you have the flexibility to work out in your own home gym, or if you prefer, you can visit one of our partner facilities for a change of scenery. Our team of expert trainers will guide you through personalized workouts tailored to your specific needs and preferences, ensuring maximum results. If you can't make it to the gym, Oscore Fitness offers the convenience of having a fully equipped gym delivered right to your doorstep. Our dedicated trainers will motivate and challenge you every step of the way, keeping you on track towards your fitness goals. Ready to transform your fitness routine? Call us now at 525-8622 and get started with Oscore Fitness Personalized Training System. Oscore Fitness. Break free from limitations and achieve your fitness dreams. Oscore Fitness. Your journey to a healthier, stronger you begins today.
Your journey to a healthier, stronger you begins today, and your journey to a healthier, stronger financial position can begin today if you make sure you get these questions down to ask your banker before you sign on the dotted line and lock yourself in for the next 12 months to 30 years based on the loan that you may be taking. Just to what we just considered some of the loan questions to ask your bank about. What is the interest? What are the interest rate? What is the interest rate on this particular loan? Are there any additional fees or charges? What is the loan term and the repayment schedule? And of course, can the loan be repaid without penalties? Now, we are about to explore what are the eligibility requirements or the application process to figure out how you can present yourself in the best light to make sure that you qualify for the best terms that can be afforded to you by the banker. Now, what are the eligibility requirements for this particular loan? Lenders have a specific criteria for loan eligibility, including factors in many cases like credit score, income level, employment history, and of course, understanding these requirements can help you determine if you qualify for that loan. Here, we just talked about employment history and income level. Some of you who may be listening, you may be self-employed, and so one of the things that I usually encourage persons to do is, if you are self-employed, make sure that you are putting that money in the bank, running the money in the bank. Even if it is that you have to take it out and spend it right away, you do want to make sure that you are running that cash, that income through the bank, to make sure that you can get at the end of each year a statement of accounts that says your business has generated $10,000, $100,000, $1 million. If you are running just in cash, your bank will never know that, and you won't be able to have that income level verification because you don't have a supervisor or a boss to write a letter that says you earned X each month. This is going to be what stands for you as the understanding of what is X each month. So whether you are a hairdresser working in a salon, or you're running a fruit stand or something, many times we get the idea that, hey, I mean, the business quick turnover, so you get the cash, then you have to run down to the supermarket to buy some stuff to get moving. But here it is: put the money, run down to the bank first, put the money, give the teller the cash, you get a debit card, then you take that debit card and you walk over to the supermarket and buy what you need. You get that traffic, you get that income, that cash flow, so the bank can go, you did spend all the money, but hey, guess what? We see that your business was generating income on a monthly basis, so your income can be verified. It also does a great thing for you in that when you do want to step up, if you do want to get a business loan, you can say, hey, the business is generating $10,000 a month on a regular basis. You've seen here in my statement of accounts for the last 5 years. Now, with this addition of the income, with this infusion of cash. We can double that income in 6 months, and the business can go, okay, I see what you're saying. We see what it has been doing. Your proposal says what it can be doing based on this new infusion, so they can make a clear determination of how they can support you on that growth. Many times as small business owners, we get stuck because we don't have that level of verification, so the bank, the investor, can support us on our growth path. So be sure to find out the eligibility requirements so that you can plan accordingly and know what you need to do to make sure that you're positioned in the best light. Understanding these requirements can help you determine if you qualify or what you can do to qualify in the next couple of months or so, because you want to make sure that you're doing this not necessarily at the point that you need the loan, so you're not in emergency mode. You want to be doing this before, so that you can consider all the ramifications, all the implications in a calm and considered manner and make the best decision, not while you're in crisis, while you are in chaos. Number 2, so we just talked about what are the eligibility requirements for the loan. Now, number 2, what documents are needed for the application? Usually there's an application form, but are there other supporting documents that you may need so that you can gather the information about the documentation you need to provide you the application process? Common documents include proof of income, as I mentioned before. That may be a job letter from your supervisor, from your boss, your ID, your passport, your driver's license, something that says you are in fact a real person and the government recognizes that you're a real person. And of course, bank statements. Bank statements can be proof of funds, proof of deposited funds. Even if you do get pay slips, the bank usually encourages you to get that pay slip deposited directly into the bank, because of course we know there are persons who may be not exactly honest, and they can get someone to write a letter for them. The bank wants to go, okay, here's the letter that says you make $100. Here is the $100 being deposited into your account. So there is a push, there's an encouragement to, whether you are employed or whether you're employed by a boss or self-employed, open a bank account, and get some money flowing through that bank account. It will do wonders for you, whether you are looking to grow your business or maybe looking for that personal loan to take on, or to take that wonderful vacation this coming summer. Right? So find out what documents you need so that you can gather them, put them together, and you're not scrambling, searching, oh, where do I need a pay slip? And you're running down to your boss. It takes 3 weeks for you to get this piece of paperwork, but you really need it now because you're in chaos. You want to, again, be considering this, not at the point where you need it, but hopefully, preferably, a good while before, so that you can be considered in this process. Be deliberate in this process. Take your time and not have to make emergency decisions. Now, number 3, how long does the loan approval process take? Again, this may be why you want to consider this. Sometimes the loan process, and that is from you submitting the application and the bank having to do all its checks, all its background checks, all your credit checks, and get the necessary approvals from various departments. This can take up to 45 days in some cases if you are taking a mortgage. And if there are errors on the application, this process may take even longer. So you do want to be considering exploring working through this process well before the time you need it, so that you are not in emergency mode and trying to hope that it comes through quickly, or you're going to lose your house, your business is going to fall apart, or you're going to miss that great deal on the vacation. Work through this process with enough lead time to give you some room to get the approval, relax, breathe, and be able to execute, take advantage, or benefit from whatever process you are trying to explore. Now, I know sometimes some really great deals present themselves and you are in a crunch position, so those things can be considered, but you also want to make sure that you keep in your back pocket, if that presents itself, what are some alternatives, as we mentioned earlier, that you could explore to help you to best satisfy that, to capitalize on that great opportunity without having to go through this process, because the loan process can be a lengthy one. Now, some other things to consider. Does the loan have flexibility and customization? Do you have the ability to negotiate the rates? The quoted rate is 4.75, but Can you, by having a conversation with another bank, say, hey, this bank is willing to give me 3.5. Can you meet me in the middle? Can you meet me somewhere? Because I do like your terms. I do want like your contract, or I already have my accounts here. What are the navigating points that you can explore? Number one, can the loan amount be adjusted if needed? It's essential to know if there's flexibility in adjusting the loan amount in case your financial needs change. So, for instance, if you've been watching the markets over the last 2 years, you'll realize that while maybe even maybe 3 years ago, you could have bought a house for $300,000. Now, 500,000, five and a half, maybe even $600,000 is what you might be looking at if you want to look at a 3-bedroom someplace in Georgetown, right? And this seems wild how this could happen in such a short time, but of course, as you know, the Fed has been trying to do what they can to fight the inflation. There has been shipping shortages or shipping issues around the world, so even material costs, there's just a multiplicity of things that have come together, conspired even to just cause prices to skyrocket. But what does this mean? This means that you may have started your loan process because you're trying to be diligent last year, and when you're doing that, you needed $300,000 to buy the house, but by the time you get to closing, the market has changed and you didn't get the locked in price, and now you're at $400,000. Do you have the flexibility to be able to step up to that $400,000, because that's what market prices are on this, or do you have to walk away from that deal? So number one, can the loan amount be adjusted based on the need? Same thing, you're looking at a quick loan for a vacation, but by the time when you're thinking about the vacation, the quoted rate was $3,000, but now based on the things that need to happen when you're getting to closing, you now need 4,500. Can that number be adjusted 3.5? Can an extra 500 be tacked onto that? What does that mean for your payments? What does that mean for your eligibility? And what does that mean for your interest rate? So you do want to consider those things. Number two, are there any options for loan consolidation or refinancing? So you may have a mortgage, you may have a car loan, and you may have a few credit cards or whatnot. Can you, through consolidation, get yourself a better rate, possibly even get free money? Because if you're paying for a car loan, let's say, hey, you're paying 12% interest rate on that car loan, and on your mortgage you're paying 4% interest, right? And on the credit card you're paying some crazy 29%. When you consolidate those and you're paying, before you're possibly paying some monthly payments of $4,000, when you consolidate, you may be able to get your total overall payment by even adding that extra cash that you need for the vacation or for the new car, and now you're paying $2,500. Why? Because you've explored the opportunity for loan consolidation and refinancing. The interest rates may be better. Maybe when you applied for those loans, you got fixed interest rates, and now today interest rates have fallen drastically, and now you can benefit from that awesome refinancing, get cheaper, and still have the long-term loan not cost you extra. Why? Because things are more favorable in the current condition. They're not right now because they've gone crazy right now. If you're probably refinancing at higher interest rates, but something to consider depending on where and when you may be watching or listening to this program. In the future, you may want to consolidate your debts or refinance your loan. Understanding if these options are available can be beneficial to your long-term financial planning. Now, question number 3. So far we've looked at 2 questions. What are those questions? Under loan flexibility and customization, can the loan be adjusted if needed? So can you get some extra? Are there options to consolidate or refinance later on down the street, right? Can the repayment schedule be modified in case financial difficulties arise? Now, life can be unpredictable. You may get pregnant, you may start a family, something may happen, interest rates may be going up across the world, and so one thing on this side that might not have been expensive, your mortgage for instance might have been $1,000, today it's $1,500. So when you took out that new car, you were only spending $1,000, so you had that extra cash, but now with the mortgage going up, the money that you had available to you for this new car that you bought has just disappeared. Is there flexibility? Can you modify the terms? Can you tack on an extra year at the back end of the loan in order to keep it in that manageable range so that you can still make sure that you can finance and fulfill your obligations? Or maybe you've lost your job, maybe you've had a dip in pay, and now you need to make these adjustments so that you can continue to be a good citizen, continue to be a good steward, making these payments. But what you're maybe looking for is a lower rate in order to help you to manage these things in your current situation, right? Unexpected financial difficulties. It is crucial to ask this at the beginning so your lender can offer these and any flexibility modifying the repayment schedule during the challenging times. You want to know and plan and think about challenging times before they happen. You don't want to be in an emergency and it's the first time you've considered what you will be doing in an emergency. It is now hurricane season. You want to make sure that your insurance is in check. You want to make sure that you have your hurricane plan. If you are only just creating a hurricane plan in the middle of the hurricane, you may be in some jeopardy there. You may be finding yourself in a little bit of a challenging situation where you go, oh no, there's a hurricane, I'm gonna run down to the supermarket, get some food, I'm gonna run down to Ale Thompson, get some board. By the time you get there, everyone else had their plan in place, and so they have set up, and now the shelves are bare and empty. All you could probably get is one bread and maybe some plyboard, and that is barely enough to do what you need to do to protect yourself in this emergency. So consider what are the challenges that may face you, and how, while you're taking this step, how you may be able to mitigate them long term. Right? Now, credit score impact and credit reporting, right? What does that mean? What does that look like? How is this important? Will applying for the personal loan affect your credit? So when banks do background checks, and this may be for some of you who've been in the States or looked at what's happening in the States, in the US, when you apply for a credit card or you apply for a loan, the bank does what is called a credit check, and that credit check could impact your credit score by being able to knock off 1 or 2 points. What you also want to do is, if you're doing that here, if when the bank is doing these checks, if other banks seeing them doing checks on you, how that is going to affect your credit or going to affect your ability to lend. Sometimes persons may be going, if you're looking for a whole lot of credit all at the same time, persons may consider you to be risky, because it might mean in some cases that you are in a risky situation, and so they may look at that unfavorably, while others may be able to, if you're able to explain it, go, well, you're shopping around because this is a high ticket purchase and you want to make sure that you're getting the best deal that you can. So you want to be able to explore those things and understand the impact that they have on your ability to borrow funds before you start that process, so you can make sure that you're using it to your best advantage and it's not negatively impacting you for something else later on down the road. Now, how will timely repayments affect your credit score? What does that mean when the bank sees you paying your loans, making your payments on time? Does that give you a favorable impact in the markets? Does that say, hey, this person looks solid, right? This person looks great because they pay on time, they pay regularly, they don't miss. How does this impact your ability to borrow later on? As I mentioned, you may be looking at a vacation loan right now, you may be looking at a car loan, and maybe next year you might be looking at that big house purchase. And again, you want to be able to look at your long-term plan. As soon as I said that, you want to be able to look at your long-term plan. You may not necessarily want to take out that vacation loan if you do want to be able to take out that big house loan next year, unless it's going to be after the 12 months you've paid off that loan before you get to that point, and so it doesn't impact your borrowing capacity, but it does give you that benefit of having 12 months of good solid payments on the smaller number before you ask for the bigger number. So definitely some things worth considering. So if you're planning in the next 6 months, you may not want to, but if it's after a year or so and this loan that you're looking at is only a 12-month loan, it may be something that is worth considering, because it can help you to better qualify for that next loan next go around, right? Does the bank report your loan information to credit bureaus, to different credit places, to help you to know if that 12-month loan will impact you? Because maybe if you choose to take out the loan with another bank, having that conversation, they've reported it, you've just did 12 months of stellar, beautiful payments on time, perfect, pristine, beautiful. And now when other banks look at that, they go, "Ooh, you are a great person because hey, you are reliable, you are trustworthy," and they want to give you their money. They might be able to even give you better interest rates based on that nice credit history that has been reported on you. And so you are now a credit worthy person. Now, some other questions you maybe want to ask as it relates to customer support and assistance. And this can be very crucial because we have said before that this world can get very tricky. In the current times, anything can happen. We had COVID, we had a war, we had supply chain issues where it's hard to get things in different places. We have inflation. There's just a lot of things going on in the world right now. So you do want to make sure that your bank is willing, ready, and able to support you should the need arise, right? So, what channels are available for customer support? Inquire about these various channels through which you can reach out to your lender for any queries, concerns during the loan term. So when you see those mortgage prices just jumping up, popping up, going forward, you want to be able to go, okay, things are getting a little bit scary right now. Can I get someone? Can I get some help? Can I get someone on the phone? Can I get someone by email? How do I reach out to someone so I can have a conversation, so I can know what my options are? So before I get into this loan is strangling me, I can have that conversation and someone can support me. Someone can maybe even talk me through, give me some other alternatives and go, hey, you know what? We do offer a month grace, or we do offer this, or we do offer this option so that you can, or if you are you've lost your job, we do offer a loan forgiveness or an interest only payments during, you want to understand what support you have so that during your loan term, when you are bringing this business to the bank, because when you've taken out a loan, they're not doing it through the wonderful grace of their heart. They're doing it because they're making money off the interest, lending that money to you. So you want to make sure that as you're bringing them business, they're supporting you on that path so that you can feel supported and not alone. And so you can walk through that journey knowing that you have someone at the end of that email, at the end of that phone, who's ready and willing to support you, to help you to get to where you need to be, right? Let me make sure. Yes, there we are. We're still going. Now, number 2, is there a dedicated loan officer or representative that you can call? There's nothing more wonderful than going, you know what, I can call my loan officer, my banker, and have a conversation with them, because usually you would have built up a wonderful relationship with that person. Big shout out to Miss Shelley from CNB, who's been a wonderful support throughout my time here and helping me to explore opportunities, getting our home, doing all of those wonderful things. So big shout out to you, right? Is there a dedicated loan officer or representative? Knowing if there is a dedicated point of contact can provide that personalized assistance throughout the process. That person where you can call them by their first name, have a conversation. When you're talking, they know your history, they know who you are, and so they can help you. They can have that conversation, and they're not just talking to you about by the book, about what the rules say. They're having a conversation with you about your needs and how the bank can support you on those needs. Personalized touch, always an awesome thing, right? Now, number 3, so far under customer support and customer assistance, we've looked at available channels for contact and getting that personal touch from your personal loan officer or representative. Number 3, how can I access account information and make payments? This is a big one. Do you always have to walk into the bank, stand in line, and give them cash in order to make that payment? No, you don't. And so checking out with your bank can be pretty critical. Finding out if you have access to online banking, finding out if you have access to an app where you can check these things on your phone, and if by the touch of a button you can make those payments right there, can stop you from trying to have to get to the bank at 4 o'clock or 3 o'clock or 2:30 or whatever time the bank closes in your area to make that payment, when you have the ability to make that payment online at 11:55 before the deadline of 12 o'clock. Gives you a lot of flexibility. You don't have to rush to the bank, eat out time out of the middle of your day. You have the ability to do that just before you go to bed. Remember, don't fall asleep though. You do want to make sure you do it before you go to bed so that you don't hit those penalties, if they are there, to have that late payment. You want to make sure that you do these things before, and that this is just an opportunity to give you the flexibility to do it on your own terms, in your own time, within reason, of course. And so you don't have to stand in line, take time off from work, your boss is getting mad at you for taking time off for doing all of these things, when you have the ability to do it from your phone or on your computer online. Right, so that is how can I access account information and make payments. Understanding the methods available to access your account information and make loan payments is essential for smooth financial management. So three quick questions under customer support and assistance. What channels are available for customer support? Is there a dedicated loan officer or representative? And of course, how can I access my account information and make payments? Now, these things are very important, and if you want to find this in detail, I will be posting it on my blog, which is robertnflynch.com. Again, robertnflynch.com, where you can look at capturing this information in detail so that you can consider them later. So when you're doing, or next week when you're planning to go check out that bank, when you're planning to explore those, you can have these questions in printed format right in front of you if you missed this show. And of course, this show will be available on YouTube. If you missed any of it today, you can catch it on YouTube later on. Remember to hit that like button, that share button, and that subscribe button. Really does a great deal for me to help me to continue to provide you with this great content, so that it can, if it is a benefit to you, share it with a friend so they too may be going through a similar process and want to understand or want to know the questions that they need to ask their loan officer to make sure that they are getting the best deal. And with that, to make sure that you're getting the best deal, let's get a quick word from our sponsors. And these are some wonderful people who decided to support me on this path and help me on this journey to help to bring this content to you. You too can be a great supporter by just going to the YouTube channel. Right at the top right hand corner, you will be able to see a quick button where you can donate. Click that button. You can donate whatever number that you think or see fit to help to continue helping us to create this great content. Now a word from our sponsors.
Welcome to OWC HR and Immigration Services, your trusted partner in the Cayman Islands. Navigating the immigration process can be overwhelming. We take time to understand your unique needs and provide personalized, budget-friendly solutions to tackle your HR and immigration challenges. We streamline your operations from recruitment to performance management. We guide you through ensuring compliance at every step. Experience the peace of mind that comes with OWC HR and Immigration Services. Contact us today for a free consultation. OWC HR and Immigration Services, your solution, your success. Welcome to the Bellagio Salon and Spa, your one-stop destination for all your hair, nails, skin, and body needs. Located at 112 Cannon Place in Georgetown, Bellagio Salon and Spa is the epitome of luxury and relaxation. Come let us take care of your every need. Our team of skilled professionals is ready to give you a fresh and fabulous hairstyle, a revitalizing facial, or a pampering manicure. Experience the bliss of our signature spa treatments designed to cater to your specific desires. Let our therapists work their magic, leaving you feeling renewed. Don't wait any longer to treat yourself. Call us today at 943-5522 or 923-2255. Book your appointment and embark on a journey to ultimate relaxation. Bellagio Salon and Spa. Unwind, rejuvenate, and embrace your inner beauty. Book your escape now. Introducing Oscore Fitness Personalized Training System, the ultimate solution to achieving your fitness goals. With Oscore Fitness, you have the flexibility to work out in your own home gym, or if you prefer, you can visit one of our partner facilities for a change of scenery. Our team of expert trainers will guide you through personalized workouts tailored to your specific needs and preferences, ensuring maximum results. If you can't make it to the gym, Oscore Fitness offers the convenience of having a fully equipped gym delivered right to your doorstep. Our dedicated trainers will motivate and challenge you every step of the way, keeping you on track towards your fitness goals. Ready to transform your fitness routine? Call us now at 525-8622 and get started with Oscore Fitness Personalized Training System. Oscore Fitness. Break free from limitations and achieve your fitness dreams. Oscore Fitness. Your journey to a healthier, stronger you begins today.
Boy, how do you do it? I mean, all you do at the church, family, work, and you have two businesses?
You know,
Church, family, work, that's life, yo. But our own businesses? No, that's another story.
You see, that's what I'm talking about. How either you have time for that, man? Immigration, pension, health, work permits. She does all of that.
That's where this business, my office, comes in. My office has professional staff that helps me with all the paperwork. Even assistance to my employees for personal needs like visa or passport applications. As for my business needs, my office has me covered. They do the paperwork and the legwork to save me time, energy, and money.
Man, this really got me encouraged. I mean, I want to start my own business, but I just didn't know where to start.
Trust me, go see my office today. They will help you with your trade and business license application to get you started. Located in Industrial Park, right across from the Ashley Furniture Store. My office is your office for all your personal and small business administrative needs without the cost of the office overhead.
You got a number, you?
947-8370.
My office, how can we help you today?
Yes. A big thank you again to our sponsors for your continued support. You help to make this possible. And just a big shout out to our friends at 90 Degrees by Jaya. They're having a great Father's Day sale this weekend. Buy one, get one, 50% off on all men's items. That is a big Father's Day sale. Buy one, get one at 50% off on all men's wear. That is at 30 Edwards Street. Big sale for men. So if you do want to get something for your husband, your boyfriend, your father, your son, please check out 90 Degrees by Jay at 30 Edward Street. Big sale now on. Be sure to check that out. Thank you to our friends. Dad's Love Sneakers sale. That's $100 at 90 Degrees. So check those awesome sneakers. Get some gear for your dad. Get some gear for your husband. Get some gear for your father, for your friend, for that special male in your life this Father's Day by checking out 90 Degrees. Where are they? 30 Edward Street, right? So give them a check. Tell them that you heard it right here on the Wrecking Trade. Now we continue. Additional tips for consideration. Read the loan agreement carefully before signing. Take time to thoroughly review the terms and conditions, including any fine print. Seek clarification on any term or clause that you may not understand, right? Don't sign your life away without checking it. You might find something that comes back to bite you later on, right? Seek professional advice if necessary. So if you are unclear, if you have trouble reading, get someone who is going to help you. If you do have any kind of challenges understanding, it is not you at their mercy. This is you bringing them business. So get help, get someone to look those things over, ask some questions if for any reason that loan officer is not giving you exactly the clarity that you need. You do want to take out the loan. It does seem on the surface to be a great opportunity, but get some help. Get someone you trust to talk that over with. Make sure that you've considered it with someone, your partner, your spouse, your father, your mother, someone. They can provide valuable insights based on your specific circumstances. Yes, there we go. Right? Be sure to do that. And of course, understand the consequences of defaulting on your loan payments. Are they going to send the bailiff to come get your car? Send the sheriff to come put you out of your house? Is there something that will happen to you? What are the consequences of defaulting on the loan? Defaulting on a loan payment can have serious consequences. Is it after one missed payment that someone's going to show up and kick you out of your house? Is it after two missed payments that someone's going to be driving away with your car and everything that you've lost? What are the implications? What do those look like? Including damaging your credit score, potentially facing legal action, or it is crucial to fully be aware of the risks to ensure that you will do everything that you can to meet your repayment obligations. And if you do have challenges, you can reach out to that special person, that assigned loan officer or assistance, so that you can know how to move forward, right? So we've been looking at these things to help you to make the best decision that you can when you want to take out that loan, whether that loan is to get yourself into that brand new ride from one of these local providers, or to get yourself the best opportunity, or to take that long needed vacation. I know some of you've been stuck on the island or locked in since 2021, when we heard about this great thing that is happening that put the world in lockdown. And so maybe this year you're looking for an opportunity to go spend some time with family that you haven't seen in years, to take that vacation, to relax. after the crazy couple of years that we've had. And so you may be looking for some opportunity to do that, to consider that. Or you might go, hey, here's a great opportunity to launch out on your own. You've been working for someone all your life. Here is an opportunity to explore your business options or build up, enhance or strengthen the business that you've been working with, that you have been building up all your life. Whatever your reason for taking on this loan, you do want to make sure that you're considering these questions and making sure you're putting yourself in the best light that you can. So key questions to ask your banker: what is the interest rate? What are the additional fees and charges? What are the loan terms and repayment schedule? Can the loan be repaid earlier without penalties? Eligibility process and application. What are the eligibility requirements? What documents are needed for the application? How long does the loan approval process take? Is there a possibility for pre-approval? Right? Loan flexibility and customization. Can the loan amount be adjusted if needed? Are there any options for loan consolidation or refinancing? Can the repayment schedule be modified in case of financial difficulties? And finally, impact on your reporting your credit, right? Will applying for a personal loan affect your credit score? How will timely repayments affect that credit history? Does the bank report loan information to credit bureaus? And of course, understanding how you are supported on this journey. What channels are available for customer support? Is there a dedicated loan officer or representative to support you in times of challenge? How can I access my account information and also to make payments? And additional tips: read the loan agreement carefully before signing, seek professional advice if necessary, understand the consequence of defaulting. Now, this has been to help you to make the best decisions that you can by conducting thorough research, by assessing your financial situation, understanding key factors. You can make informed decisions that align with your needs and your financial well-being. Remember, take time to ask these questions. Take time to evaluate your options. Taking time to evaluate your options can save you from potential pitfalls like higher interest rates or higher payments than you need to. They can help you to secure the most suitable personal loan or the most suitable circumstances specific to your needs. Stay empowered, stay informed, and get the best deal that you can. Do this with confidence. You can explore this and other considerations here on our website, on the YouTube channel, or on the blog, and that is found at robertnflynch.com. Again, robertnflynch.com, where you can check out this and so much more right here on the Wrecking Trade. Now again, thank you for tuning into the Wrecking Trade today, the radio show that delves deep into the issues impacting men and offers a platform for an open dialogue and understanding. Throughout our discussion, we strive to paint a clear picture of what healthy masculinity means for both boys and girls. And so today, what we've explored is how we can use these tools to our advantage, not sit in fear of credit, not sit in fear of debt, but use them to grow our business, to enhance our family needs, or to support us on our own journey towards success, towards our own journey on that pathway towards becoming high value men, where we can do what we need to do, where we can stand as that provider, that protector and priest in our households and be the best versions of ourselves. If you have enjoyed today's episode and you want to continue to explore these important topics, we invite you to check us out on the YouTube channel. And again, one thing I haven't asked you to do is to drop a comment. If you have a topic that you'd like us to explore, feel free to drop that in the comments section so that we can think about it, explore it, and see how best we can help you on that journey, right? On the YouTube channel, you'll find other insightful conversations that we have had with experts and other persons in the community on various other topics. So be sure to check those out, and don't forget to hit that like button, that subscribe button, or that share button. Share it with someone that you know. That like button if the content has been useful and meaningful to you, and of course the subscribe button so that whenever we deliver content that is new and exciting, you can get that quick notification so that you can check us out. And whenever we go live, you get a ping, that notification bell that says, hey, we're going live, and we go live every Wednesday morning at 10:30 a.m. Before we wrap up, we have another exciting recommendation. Remember, if you are having particular challenges in your relationship, if you're having particular challenge, and by relationship I mean whether that is your intimate relationship with your spouse, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your significant other, your partner, or your work relationship, or even in your family, be sure to check out our book, Straight Talk for Relationships. Communicating to Understand and Feel Understood, available on Amazon, also available on Kindle. I'm working on the audiobook, so that'll come out pretty soon so that you can listen to it while you're driving in your car or just sitting on or sitting down, right? This provides a wealth of information on communication strategies that can be very useful to you to help you to navigate away from some of the pitfalls and challenges that you may be currently experiencing. And sometimes these pitfalls and challenges can be very basic. They can be very small, but these small things can add up over time and just be debilitating, destroying your relationship, strangling your relationship, and you may feel like you want to give up. You may feel like there's no way out, but you might find that just implementing these small changes, you will find a wealth of difference in terms of how your partner responds, how your spouse responds to you, how they communicate with you, and the life that you are now able to experience in this new dispensation. Why? By just changing one of these few things, implementing these few strategies of listening, of learning to get clarification, or learning to what we call reflect, to make sure that we don't jump to conclusions based on an emotional response, but we are listening and understanding and giving our partners the benefit of the doubt so that they can feel heard and feel understood, and they can reciprocate by offering you an opportunity to be understood as well. We can live in our households as kings and queens. We can be in our offices as experts by just being able to communicate a little bit better. Again, Straight Talk for Relationships, available on Amazon and available on Kindle. Be sure to check that out. And if you are hungry for more thought-provoking content, as I said, the transcript from this podcast, today's message, will be available on the blog, and the blog is at robertnflynch.com. Again, robertnflynch.com. There you will find other great articles where you can explore and think about that may be very useful to you in terms of you being on your journey. Some of those topics may also include 7 time-tested tools to be more economically attractive to women in your life. Are you feeling like a zombie all day long? How to increase your testosterone naturally. Does sexual history affect your marital happiness? 6 reasons why masculine men love feminine women. Why being a nice guy may have ruined your marriage. The never-ending debt cycle. Read this if you plan to retire, and that is where we explored some plans that you may want to put in place, some things that you may want to do today to secure your path on the journey to retirement. One of the articles that we covered in April, single dads are basically superheroes. As we draw near to Father's Day, single dads are superheroes. Sometimes we may feel like only moms are parents, but dads, big shout out to you guys who are standing in the gap, doing what you need to do, standing up with your kids, because it does help to secure our families, does help to secure our communities, because when you are able to pour into your son, your daughter's life, it helps them to become better citizens. It helps them to make better connections in terms of relationship later on down in life. It helps them to make better financial decisions. It even helps them to make better educational decisions, staying in school, avoiding prison, avoiding all the negative pit traps of crime and those things. This is the power and the impact of fathers who are in their children's life actively, not just the wallet dad, not just the weekend dad, but the superhero dads who show up, who are there. I was watching this movie over the weekend, and we hear a lot about quality time, but when it comes to this situation, when it comes to your family, when it comes to your children, it's not just about quality time, it's about quantity time. It's about being there when they need you. So it's not just about, hey, 2 great hours on the weekend. It's about being there during the runny nose. It's about being there during the sickness. It's about being there during the sadness. It's about making sure that when they are going through challenges, they know that they can reach out to you, they can connect with you, they can talk about what they're going through. Puberty can be a very challenging time for a child when they're trying to figure themselves out, and there's a lot of misinformation out there, especially right now. There's a lot of different things that they're getting from different places, and being able to go to dad and say, Dad, this is what's going on in my life. What do you think? Help me. I need your help. that is very powerful to children. That is very powerful. That is very necessary to our young people. So I do encourage you as dads to be sure to be that person in your child's life, to make sure that they know that the door is open to them at all times. They are priority number one, so that when they're going through things, they don't just go to their friends or go to the internet, which is just its own cesspool of craziness and horrible things that they may be picking up and thinking that this is the only option to them. But they can come to you, dad, and you can give them some great advice, right? Power to you, my dads, my friends. Once again, we appreciate your support and engagement. Together, let's continue the journey towards fostering healthy masculinity and building stronger connections. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and don't forget to grab a copy of my book Straight Talk for Relationships, available on Amazon. Thank you, and until next time, I'm Robert Lynch saying have a great weekend, have a great day. Check out the content available on Amazon. Let's go. Let's get a word from our sponsors before we go.
Welcome to OWC HR and Immigration Services, your trusted partner in the Cayman Islands. Navigating the immigration process can be overwhelming. We take time to understand your unique needs and provide personalized, budget-friendly solutions to tackle your HR and immigration challenges. We streamline your operations from recruitment to performance management. We guide you through ensuring compliance at every step. Experience the peace of mind that comes with OWC HR and Immigration Services. Contact us today for a free consultation. OWC HR and Immigration Services, your solution, your success. Welcome to the Bellagio Salon and Spa, your one-stop destination for all your hair, nails, skin, and body needs. Located at 112 Cannon Place in Georgetown, Bellagio Salon and Spa is the epitome of luxury and relaxation. Come let us take care of your every need. Our team of skilled professionals is ready to give you a fresh and fabulous hairstyle, a revitalizing facial, or a pampering manicure. Experience the bliss of our signature spa treatments designed to cater to your specific desires. Let our therapists work their magic, leaving you feeling renewed. Don't wait any longer to treat yourself. Call us today at 943-5522 or 923-2255. Book your appointment and embark on a journey to ultimate relaxation. Bellagio Salon and Spa. Unwind, rejuvenate, and embrace your inner beauty. Book your escape now. Introducing Oscore Fitness Personalized Training System, the ultimate solution to achieving your fitness goals. With Oscore Fitness, you have the flexibility to work out in your own home gym, or if you prefer, you can visit one of our partner facilities for a change of scenery. Our team of expert trainers will guide you through personalized workouts tailored to your specific needs and preferences, ensuring maximum results. If you can't make it to the gym, Oscore Fitness offers the convenience of having a fully equipped gym delivered right to your doorstep. Our dedicated trainers will motivate and challenge you every step of the way, keeping you on track towards your fitness goals. Ready to transform your fitness routine? Call us now at 525-8622 and get started with Oscore Fitness Personalized Training System. Oscore Fitness. Break free from limitations and achieve your fitness dreams. Oscore Fitness. Your journey to a healthier, stronger you begins today.
Boy, how do you do it? I mean, all you do at the church, family, work, and you have two businesses?
You know, church, family, work, that's life, yo. But our own businesses? No, that's another story.
You see, that's what I'm talking about. How either you have time for that, man? Immigration, pension, health, work permits. She does all of that.
That's where this business, my office, comes in. My office has professional staff that helps me with all the paperwork. Even assistance to my employees for personal needs like visa or passport applications. As for my business needs, my office has me covered. They do the paperwork and the legwork to save me time, energy, and money.
Man, this really got me encouraged. I mean, I want to start my own business, but I just didn't know where to start.
Trust me, go see my office today. They will help you with your trade and business license application to get you started. Located in Industrial Park, right across from the Ashley Furniture Store. My office is your office for all your personal and small business administrative needs without the cost of the office overhead.
You got a number, you are?
947-8370.
My office, how can we help you today?
Now, for those of you who've stuck around to this point, I have a beautiful, wonderful treat for you. There's some other conversations that I'm looking to explore that I've been exploring on the channel that I'm probably going to bring right here. And so I just want to give you a taste of those conversations, and so you can get a sense of what is happening out there in the world and what your children are up against, what your young people are up against what they're up against. So without any further ado, why you should trust your man.
So are you ready to be honest and tell me that you're cheating on me?
Is that how we're gonna start this off?
Yeah, that is it. We haven't talked about it yet.
I didn't cheat on you.
I know that you did.
How do you know this?
Because the girl you cheated with, I paid her $50.
What do you mean?
You're over there liking all these girls' Instagram pictures, your workout buddies with all these different girls at your gym.
I'm a trainer. It's for work. It's innocent flirting and help me get clients to continue to make money.
What is like respectful in a relationship? Like
Trusting the person and not paying somebody to see if they would cheat. She's a client, and after we were working out, we got food, which was across the street.
That's not what she told me.
That's what I'm telling you.
She told me you guys had sex.
I'm telling you we didn't.
So are you saying she's lying?
I'm saying she's lying.
Let's find out from her.
Okay.
Paula.
So I pretty much told her.
Why would you sit here and lie?
I didn't think that she deserved you, so I lied.
Oh my God.
Clearly, she doesn't value the faithful, amazing man that you are. I thought, maybe I have a chance.
Leave a comment down below. Remember to like, share, and subscribe.
So the biggest film in the world.
Things that is happening out there in the world, and so by teaching our young people how to have conversations, by being able to teach them how to explore things before getting into these emotional situations and making things worse, we want to make sure that we are available so our young people can have conversations. Now this one is really important. I want to talk about this next, in that this guy Matt Walsh, he's an influencer on YouTube as well as a commentator for the Daily Wire. He's been exploring this conversation on what is a woman, that has just blown up on Twitter. Let's join that.
Right now isn't Little Mermaid, Spider-Man, well, it is Fast and Furious. It's What is a Woman by Matt Walsh.
Please, if one person could tell me what a woman is.
You are not here for women. We ask you to leave.
What is that? A woman is not anything in particular.
There is not one particular thing.
It could be many things to many people.
Some women have penises, right? Some men have vaginas.
Glamour magazine has chosen to make Logan Brown its Pride Month cover star. I'm a pregnant trans man and I do exist, he said.
Women only know what women are.
Are you a cat?
No.
Can you tell me what a cat is?
For the avoidance of doubt, a woman is an adult human female. That's it. Beginning and end.
A woman can have a penis.
Nick, I'm not.
Sorry, have I offended you in some way?
No, it's just.
Well, I've just answered that question.
They can. So a woman can have a penis.
Well, quite clearly.
The percentage of women with penises is 0.
Now, what is a woman? The question under consideration. Many persons are trying to figure this out. There is a whole conversation happening in the transgender community. What that means for your children, what that means for yourself, what that means for what you're able to say in company. All those things we'll be able to explore right here on the Wrecking Trade. So continue to follow us, continue to keep up with the conversation, because as men, as persons who want to be valuable contributors in our society, we do have to understand what is happening in our society, understand what is happening to our children, around our children, and with our children, so we know how to have these conversations in a way that is safe and meaningful and helps them to be the best versions of themselves that they absolutely can. Again, thank you for listening. Thank you for spending the time with us. This has been the Wrecking Trade.
Welcome to The Wrecking Trade, this and every Wednesday at 10:30 a.m., the radio show that provides a platform for a deeper understanding of issues affecting men in the Cayman Islands. Join us as we explore the low enrollment of men and boys in college classrooms, the absence of men in the church, and the absence of fathers in the home. Join the conversation as we help men find their place in the modern world. Through engaging interviews with experts and members of the community, we provide a clear picture of what healthy masculinity looks like as an example for boys and girls. Our mission is to provide a voice for men, to help them navigate the challenges that they face and provide hope for a brighter future. So tune in this and every Wednesday at 10:30 a.m. and join the conversation on The Wrecking Trade. Together, we can make a difference in the lives of men and boys in the Cayman Islands. Brought to you by Oscore Fitness, strong inside, powerful outside, and the Bellagio Salon and Spa, where beauty is reimagined.
Boy, how do you do it? I mean, all you do at the church, family, work, and you have 2 businesses?
You know, church, family, work, that's life, yo. But our own businesses? No, that's another story.
You see, that's what I'm talking about. How either you have time for that, man? Immigration, pension, health, work permits. She does all of that.
That's where this business, my office, comes in. My office has professional staff that helps me with all the paperwork. Even assistance to my employees for personal needs like visa or passport applications. As for my business needs, my office has me covered. They do the paperwork and the legwork to save me time, energy, and money.
Man, this really got me encouraged. I mean, I want to start my own business, but I just didn't know where to start.
Trust me, go see my office today. They will help you with your trade and business license application to get you started. Located in Industrial Park, right across from the Ashley Furniture Store. My office is your office for all your personal and small business administrative needs without the cost of the office overhead.
You got a number, you are?
947-8370.
My office, how can we help you today?
Welcome to OWC HR and Immigration Services, your trusted partner in the Cayman Islands. Navigating the immigration process can be overwhelming. We take time to understand your unique needs and provide personalized, budget-friendly solutions to tackle your HR and immigration challenges. We streamline your operations from recruitment to performance management. We guide you through ensuring compliance at every step. Experience the peace of mind that comes with OWC HR and Immigration Services. Contact us today for a free consultation. OWC HR and Immigration Services. Your solution, your success. Welcome to the Bellagio Salon and Spa, your one-stop destination for all your hair, nails, skin, and body needs. Located at 112 Cannon Place in Georgetown, Bellagio Salon and Spa is the epitome of luxury and relaxation. Come let us take care of your every need. Our team of skilled professionals is ready to give you a fresh and fabulous hairstyle, a revitalizing facial, or a pampering manicure. Experience the bliss of our signature spa treatments designed to cater to your specific desires. Let our therapists work their magic, leaving you feeling renewed. Don't wait any longer to treat yourself. Call us today at 943-5522 or 923-2255. Book your appointment and embark on a journey to ultimate relaxation. Bellagio Salon and Spa. Unwind, rejuvenate, and embrace your inner beauty. Book your escape now. Introducing Oscore Fitness Personalized Training System, the ultimate solution to achieving your fitness goals. With Oscore Fitness, you have the flexibility to work out in your own home gym, or if you prefer, you can visit one of our partner facilities for a change of scenery. Our team of expert trainers will guide you through personalized workouts tailored to your specific needs and preferences, ensuring maximum results. If you can't make it to the gym, Oscore Fitness offers the convenience of having a fully equipped gym delivered right to your doorstep. Our dedicated trainers will motivate and challenge you every step of the way, keeping you on track towards your fitness goals. Ready to transform your fitness routine? Call us now at 525-8622 and get started with Oscore Fitness Personalized Training System. Oscore Fitness. Break free from limitations and achieve your fitness dreams. Oscore Fitness. Your journey to a healthier, stronger you begins today.